Firstly, sorry there was no video last week. I really wasn't in the right kind of headspace to film one, if I'm honest, and I didn't really want to film when I was feeling like crap. So I just didn't. And as you can tell by the minimal makeup and the hair shoved up, I wasn't really planning on filming today. But then I kind of felt in the mood, so I thought, yeah, let's do it. So today I'm going to film, it was going to be a 25 things I've learned in 25 years video. And I was going to film this back in November, around my birthday, and then I didn't have a laptop, so I didn't YouTube for a while. But I still kind of wanted to film it. And I've got more than 25 things, so it's just basically things you learn throughout life. Worst description ever, but I'm sure you get the idea. It's basically things I've learned. I'm gonna tell you them now. I'm not really sure I can read my writing on my list, but we'll see how we go. Okay, number 1. Bra straps can ruin an outfit. Sometimes I do think, even if you've got bigger boobs, not said giant, but even if you're big busted, you're actually better off without a bra than having ugly bra straps out. It just looks horrible. I have some pictures of me and my friend, and I'm wearing a strapless dress, and I really like all of the pictures, but I look bloody awful because I've got my hideous bra straps out, and it wasn't even like, it was like a manky coloured bra. It's just not worth it. Invest in a good strapless bra. That is a good investment. You should only surround yourself with things that bring you joy. There's no point keeping crap you don't need. That's collecting dust. That's not serving any purpose. It's just a waste of space. You don't need it. Get rid of it. You should always carry a book and a camera unless there is alcohol involved. And then I'd say don't carry either, because you're not going to be reading while you're having a drink and you might break your camera. But no alcohol. You need a book, you need a camera, you never know when you might sit down and want to get out a book, and you never know when you might want to take a picture. Of course, the camera can include the camera on your phone, so always take those things. You shouldn't try to fit in by changing yourself, because then people like this warped version of yourself and not your true self, so they don't actually like you, and you're not really fitting in, are you? No, you're just being somebody else. The camera cut out, so we've moved a bit, but we're back on. Back to the facts. A tidy space, a tidy mind. It really does make a difference being in a tidy space. You'll be more productive and you'll feel more positive. And yeah, you're just not going to feel like ass, are you, if things are a bit tidier. It's okay to be introverted, but some people won't get it. Some people will not understand why you'd rather spend time by yourself than socialising or spending a lot of time with other people constantly. And it's okay that they don't get it as well. It's not that they're different, and that's okay. Jealousy is a really ugly thing. If you want to overcome jealousy, a good way to do it is to try being happy for the person you're jealous of, and you will also become more successful yourself when you stop comparing. The grades you get in school really aren't as important as they seem. Really does not matter. They don't really define much. I mean, some things you can't apply for because of them, but there are usually ways around things. And sometimes you can feel like you're really bad at something in school. Like, for example, I thought I was awful at photography in school because I failed it. And actually, I'm not so bad at it now. So it's just one of those things. Trust your gut. Your gut knows everything. Well, mainly. You always go with your gut. Your gut is the most honest thing. Trust your gut. Every time I've not listened to my gut, I've regretted it. Every time I've listened, I've been glad. Trust your gut. It's important to recognise you're not perfect, and sometimes you're going to do things wrong, and it's important to admit mistakes. Do not put yourself on a pedestal above other people. Just because somebody says they've forgiven you doesn't mean they have. They can still be holding on to things kind of in their mind. You just don't know about it, and they might bring it back up years and years later. Don't rely on somebody saying they've forgiven you. It's not necessary. They haven't necessarily forgiven you, even if they want to. It's important to assume everybody worked really hard to get where they are, and to work as hard yourself to get to where you want to be. Crushes do not last forever. People don't change their mind. If they're treating you badly to begin with, they're going to treat you badly throughout. They're not going to suddenly wake up one day and think, actually, really like her, maybe I should start being nice to her. It's just not how it works. Having sex with someone will not make them fall in love with you. Ever. It won't even make them like you. They might just be getting laid. Like, sometimes sex is just sex. Relationships and friendships change a lot, and a lot of the time they change in ways you don't expect, but you just kind of got to deal with it and realise it's okay, and that's supposed to happen. You will do things you regret. That's life. The world is not going to end if you walk out of the job that you hate. You can leave. You don't have to be there forever, and you're not expected to be there forever, especially if it's not making you happy. Some people just won't like you. They just won't. And sometimes you won't like yourself. But you've got to live with yourself, so you've got to learn to get along with yourself. You don't know what other people are going through. Things aren't as they seem on social media, especially. You just don't know the deal all the time. Don't think you do. Guys and girls can just be friends. Always pee before you paint your nails. If you're in a bad mood for no reason, check you're not hungry, tired, thirsty, or maybe you just need a shower. There's a very big difference between being alone and being lonely. Everybody wants sex. Guys and girls want sex. There's a whole misconception that guys want sex more than girls. The girl wants sex just as much. I'm just saying, let's stop pretending that guys are the only ones who want sex. Nothing positive comes from an angry conversation. I believe this so much. There's no point discussing things while you're angry. Cool off, then have a real conversation. If you're angry, you're just going to piss people off. You're going to piss yourself off. Everyone's going to be pissed off. Then everyone's going to be angry. And then it's going to be an argument, not a conversation. Nothing good comes out of an argument. Just cool off. It's good to keep a diary. It's good to write things down. And it can be nice to refer back to as well. Not everyone will understand why you like the things you like, but that doesn't mean you have to stop liking them. You cannot control who you're attracted to. You cannot control your emotions towards another person to an extent. Sometimes you do just like somebody you shouldn't like, and you don't know why, but you don't. Ignorance can be bliss. You don't always need to tell people everything. Sometimes it's best to keep things to yourself. You don't grow when you're comfortable. Everybody feels anxious sometimes. I am not the only person to feel anxious. People do change, and that's a good thing, not a negative thing. When you're tired, you should rest. You shouldn't quit. I don't even know if any of that made any sense. But those are some things which I think are important to learn through life. And they are things which I have been learning. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. That's that, so some things I think are important to take note of. I might do a second part to this video because it's quite nice to have a little think about what kind of things I've learned and how I've grown as a person because of these things and stuff. I don't know. Right, I'm gonna go. I have stuff to do. Poems. I'm not going to post weekly poems on here anymore for a while, I don't think, and I've deleted the ones I posted because I probably got too personal on them and I don't want to be kind of hurting anybody's feelings. And yeah, so I'm not going to post them on here because yeah, I got a bit selfish. And I posted things I probably shouldn't have posted because I was upset and because I like to write things. I dealt with it by writing a poem and probably wasn't ideal to put on YouTube. So I want to be a bit more careful because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and I guess I didn't want to make myself too vulnerable either, but I still am trying to improve my poetry writing, so I guess I'll post some stuff on the blog. That's what I'm going to do, okay? I will do some more spoken word poetry on here when I feel a bit more confident with it and when I feel like I've got the right kind of thing that I can post. Maybe give me a month or so and I'll consider it, but I'll let you know about that anyway. So anyway, if you liked the video, please like the video. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, that would be lovely. Leave me a comment of like any things you learned, because that would be cool as well. And I will see you on Sunday next week. Goodbye.